Hello and welcome to this energetic reading. The message that has come through very clearly over the past few weeks is that a threshold has been crossed. Now, for some, this is going to be intuitive in the sense that this is an overarching theme for you starting late last year. For others, this is going to be closely connected to the Capricorn new moon that we just had on the 18th. And we had the conjunctions with several planets and the Capricorn stellium. So take this as it resonates for you. But yes, this message of a threshold being crossed has been coming through since late last year. And essentially, yes, this is the Capricorn new moon was a significant turning point for many of us. But the vision that was shown was people facing towards the light, people choosing to face towards the light. And some people still with their back towards the light. So it's a choice. It's a choice whether you decide you want to face towards the light or if you want to remain facing away from it. This is not about good versus evil. This is not about any of that. This is simply each individual choosing whether they are going to be facing towards the light, embracing the light, the frequency of the light, or if they're not. So however this resonates for you. And we have Spirit of the River, number 50, moving toward adventure. So the light could represent new horizons, this new landscape. When we talk about light and dark, the best way to understand it is the analogy of Plato's cave. So the allegory of the cave is that there are individuals within the cave that they see shadows on the wall which are being cast from external figures. And one of the individuals leaves the cave and he goes into the light. And then he goes back and he tries to tell people that that there's more than just the cave. And not everyone wants to go. And so when we talk about light and darkness, understanding that it's simply allowing yourself to see what there is more of. So it's your choice whether you want to leave the cave, whether you want to leave the darkness, meaning what is not illuminated. So for some of you, yes, it could be adventure. And 50 is, it's like the halfway point in many ways. So yes, there is this threshold you have crossed and you are ready for the new wave. It's Spirit of the River, so it's this energy of movement and consciousness just wants to expand at the end of the day. And then and then we have deep diver. So yeah, this is energy of water, this is what you have come from. You have come from swimming in the depths. The reason why you spent time in the darkness was for you to understand the depth of the shadow. So you did the deep diving. You know how to dive deep. And now you're ready to rise to the surface because they're going down and this one is going up. So this is perfect. This is a perfect way to understand this threshold that has been crossed. It's not good or bad. It's just you came to a turning point. And you're just ready. You're ready for the new wave. So yes, we are in new energy. We are in new territory. The Capricorn new moon was significant because there were so many planets aligned. There were so many planets conjunct the new moon, and we are now in the Aquarius stellium. So it's rare to have one stellium after another. So there is clearly, it's a turning point for what is to come. And it's about trusting yourself deeply. So you feel it. You feel that you have reached this turning point, and like going, you know, there's no going back, in the sense, like once you decided to turn, once you decided to turn towards the light, that's it. You made your decision. So yeah, that's what a lot of you, myself included, have been feeling. It's like we kind of felt like the new moon was important, but we didn't really understand how, and then it became very clear. So benefactor, grace and generosity. Number 3, with drifter, experiencing life as it comes. Number 14. So this could be you coming into this new energy of life can be good. It doesn't have to be a struggle, and just being in the unknown. So that could be what this new adventure is speaking about. This is different energy. This is softness. This is opening up to the generosity of what is possible. And actually there's 2 mice. There's 2 mice on this mushroom. So it could be you in partnership. Like this is very kind of cozy energy. So it's not about struggle. It's not always about struggle. This struggling energy is what some of you could be leaving behind. This illusion that you have to struggle, this illusion that you have to do it on your own. Life is, this realm is not about that. It is about finding partnership with the right people. Stars in the sky, limitless possibility. Exactly. So you've gained a lot of wisdom. You've connected to astral realms. You've connected to even the heavens. You've connected to your star family. You've connected to a lot in your solitude that you just came from. And yeah, you've grown very wise. You've grown very solid in your power. They're sitting on a bridge. So that is the threshold point, and you found peace in it, which is why you're able to actually cross it now. It's a very nice energy. It's very peaceful energy, but it's also very alive. I'm feeling like I have a lot of tingling in my back, but it's very, it feels very gentle. So freedom, freedom, like freedom, you're seeing past a lot of the illusion that was also self-imposed in some ways. So it's like you've decided you've crossed the threshold of your own consciousness in a way. Because again, you're allowing yourself to see outside of the cave. No one is actually keeping anyone stuck in the cave. No one is holding anyone in the cave against their will. They are in the cave, and it is their decision if they choose to go into the light, if they choose to leave the cave and see, oh, there's actually more, there's a whole world outside of here. So it's a choice. Vanishing mirror, ego sublimation, the illusion, right? The illusion that the ego creates a lot of distortion. And actually it's interesting because I'm looking at this card now properly because it's come up quite a few times, and this is consciousness breaking the mirror of illusion. These are energetic waves. So this energetic wave has come, and that's exactly it. That is exactly what this is all about. No one has control over you. It's very easy to just want to believe that you're at the mercy of something else and that you do not have agency in your life, in reality. And that is through the ego. The ego creates that illusion, and that's where it feels safe because it knows that story. The unknown is very scary. The unknown is scary for the ego. The ego does not like. The ego does not like the unknown. So the consciousness, the stream of consciousness is breaking up the illusion. So that's what this threshold is for many of us. This is what we mean about light. Light is consciousness. It's not good versus evil. That's the old paradigm that has been perpetuated for so long. And that's where people get very fragmented within themselves. They don't understand that light is just consciousness and darkness is what is wanting to be made conscious. So things are changing. Things are changing, and allowing yourself to be brave. Again, with this gate energy, this came up in the last reading. Father Gate and Drifter. And all of this is mirroring 5, the energy of 5. So four is the structure, 5 is the change. And you have worked to create the structure within yourself. And yeah, if you want to tap into that energy of luck, things can get better. Something new is coming. And understanding right timing, what does that even mean? Your dreams have their own timeline, and time never runs out. It's just an illusion. So this is about coming into alignment and understanding that the ego is what steals the energy and momentum of dreams wanting to be birthed. It's a distortion from the ego is what will steal your dreams. So that is what some of you may be coming out of, the threshold where you didn't believe that you could follow your dreams. You didn't trust that. So you're coming out of that energy and you are allowing yourself to listen to your dreams. A tidy house, 1, clarity and organization. So coming back to basics and just on a practical level, tidying up your house. We are about to enter the year of the horse. So clear away all of the clutter. You don't want to be decluttering in the year of the horse. You want to be going. You want the space to be cleared, both mentally, emotionally, energetically, and physically. Gathering around the power of community, because some of you are going to be coming into community, meeting new people, your tribe, your soul tribe. You're not supposed to just be it on your own. Unmarked trail, revelation. Yeah, this is definitely new terrain. This is something brand new, actually, because it's unmarked. So no one has gone there before, not even you from previous lifetimes. Like this is the threshold that has been crossed. Falling angel, spiritual narcolepsy. Okay. Hollow bone, teachability, woodwives, adaptability. So there's only so much you can do spiritually. You need to also be in the physical realm. So some of you may have just been so deep in your spiritual workings that you've almost you're not allowing yourself to see that you can still be taught, and you may have become very kind of rigid and fixed. So yes, spiritual work is important, but you are also here having a human experience. You are here having an earthly experience. So you don't know it all, you know? You don't know it all. There is new terrain for you to explore. Okay, I think we're gonna yeah, these are done for the moment. Oh. So we have jealousy that fell out, 23, which is also number 5. So, and it's interesting because these are 2 eye shapes. Okay, so they're 2 circular shapes. Are you jealous? Are you jealous of what you feel has been stolen from you? Because Dream Thief is underneath these cards. So do you feel like there was a dream that was stolen from you? That is very specific energy. I normally don't like to speak in these terms because this is, again, all coming from the ego. But yes, recognizing that there are people that can feel this way, and okay. So jealousy is very powerful way to do shadow work, because that is showing you where your ego feels like it doesn't have what it wants. So when you feel jealous, especially if you feel like someone has stolen your dreams, but jealousy is the thief of dreams, okay? So that energy of feeling jealous is what steals your life force energy. And your life force energy is what is needed to create your dream reality. So protect yourself from your own jealousy. Be very mindful of what you are feeling, what you're projecting, you know, that you don't want to be creating your reality from a place of jealousy. So in this new threshold, you are not going to be really the new threshold, the new place that you're going, the new terrain, jealousy and all these very just kind of base level human emotions of from distortion, that isn't what is in the new terrain. So that's for you to realize. And we have magic and past lives. So, and again, past lives 14, number 5. So something released, something released from the past life, but it's also connected to what you are manifesting in this current life as well. There is some magic to be tapped into in relation to a past life. Okay, this is a very specific message. Past life and magic feels very specific. So let's just see. Meditate and... Sorry, my battery just died. But okay, this is very specific. So some of you, there could be a connection to Egypt for some of you, because we have this pyramid, and then we have the Eye of Horus, and then we have magic. And if you notice, everything except the past life card is purple. Purple is obviously a very spiritual color, but with this meditate card, it's very interesting. There is something for you to tap into. That it, you know, maybe some of you practice magic. Again, this message, I mean, I don't know if this is part of the new threshold. I really don't know. Even though it's past life, you could be tapping into either a past life, which is technically a parallel life because everything's happening at once. So maybe there is, in this new threshold, you are coming into a new magical practice. You maybe, you know, becoming a healer, connecting to your healing abilities, maybe combining the two, magic and healing. I'm gonna see if this is the new direction you're going in or where you have just come from. Okay, it's definitely where you're going, because it's where you're going. Wow, very interesting. And when I saw this, I immediately felt this spiral of energy here. This is where you're going. This is the new path that you're growing into, and it's just showing you that time, it's not that linear path that we've been falsely programmed to believe it is. A past life is a parallel life that you are most connected to in this lifetime. So something from these parallel past lives, you may be going to Egypt. You may be starting a new magical practice. You may be initiating a new magical practice. Only you're going to know. This is about you relying on yourself. You go into meditation. Open yourself up to what wants to come in. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for this message. This is very special energy. I will just say that. Maybe you're going to Egypt this year. Yes, this is a very special message, as I was saying. This is the divine message. You can trust this message. If you are like, oh, is this, you can trust this message. This message is being divinely given to you in this moment, and you can trust it. Wow. Thank you. So for some of you in this threshold that you've crossed, you can be coming into your psychic gifts very specifically, very precisely, in a way that you have not previously experienced, which is what this is talking about. This is new terrain, new psychic terrain perhaps, but this is your growth. This is, this is what it actually is. You're growing, you're expanding, and it's all divine. It's all blessed. It's very divinely guided and protected is what I'm seeing. So Others could, you know, this could be external energy, but I'm a big believer that, you know, if you're experiencing something external, it is also reflecting what is internally happening. Either way, be mindful, because jealousy is a very, it's just, you know, it's not a very evolved emotion. It's very human, but it's just, you know, it just comes from believing that the illusion of lack is real. You know, you're above that. You're above this feeling of jealousy. But, you know, if you do feel that, you can also call on this this symbol of protection against evil eye. Maybe some of you are going to be doing a lot of protection work, just energetic protection work. But I love this message so much. This is very, very, yeah, this feels very special. And then we have Air 28. So yeah, it's definitely divine message from the higher realms. Message from your higher self. Lucky 47. Wow. Yeah, wow, this feels like a really nice blend of like this new spiritual path, this new spiritual energy, and it's gonna bring luck and positivity into the physical realm. Because you have this, you know, you have fortune's wheel, luck and right timing, 47, and then you have lucky again, you know, so the tides are turning, the wheel is turning. Yeah. I love this energy so much. I'm a bit surprised because I wasn't thinking of, you know, nothing about luck came up, but also nothing was really solid with the message other than threshold has been crossed, you're choosing to face the light. So it's really nice to see luck come up twice. You deserve luck. You deserve to be lucky. Maybe that's it. For some of you, it's that simple. Just believing that you deserve to be lucky. If the past cycle, the past however many years have been really difficult, have felt really dark, maybe it's as simple as just believing that you deserve to be lucky. You don't have to struggle. Life does not have to be hard. Just that in and of itself is incredibly powerful magic that will heal the timelines. Knowledge 34. You get to write the story. Like, this book is blank. You get to decide for yourself what your story is. You write the story, like you write the story of your life. There's no reason why you can't be lucky. There's no reason why you can't have what you want. Like, yeah, release the old stories. This is what it feels like. Release the old stories. This old story of lack. This old story of competition. Competition is the illusion. just like light exists, abundance exists. So it's like, allow yourself to come into the light, greater consciousness, abundance. For some of you, it's also just coming out of linear thinking as the dominant way of experiencing the world. Now you are ready to start experiencing the non-linear as the more present force in your life. Spiritual cleansing 50. So yeah, I think, what was that first card we saw with 50? Yeah. So you can do a spiritual cleansing if you want to kind of really prep yourself. But you've already crossed the threshold. It's already happened. Consciously, it already happened. Like, we've already gone. That's it. So if you feel called, do a spiritual cleansing, especially to make the most of this new energy with the Year of the Horse on February 17th. And also that new moon is going to be a lunar eclipse, I believe, or a solar eclipse. So you might want to do a spiritual cleansing on that moon, because just here I'm seeing this is also giving me kind of eclipse energy. So you may want to do that just to kind of really, you know, energetically make a mark. And yeah, just, you know, release everything that has happened. Just release it all. You don't need to carry that anymore. And even seeing the luck, you know, like the horseshoe. So yeah, this is your lucky era. Go for it. Wow, I love this. I love this so much. And yeah, we began on 50. We're going to end on 50. And yes, do a spiritual cleansing. I'm going to pull from the Lemurian Star Child Oracle deck. But yeah, this feels like a very divinely guided message. And it really is the start of this new frontier, the new horizons. So from the Lemurian deck, we have healing, gentleness of love, realignment, transformation. So there's some really nice healing coming in. I don't know if we had a card of healing before, but yeah. Just exhale. Exhale and receive the healing. Like, you see these hands, angel wings, like just receive this lightness, you know? It doesn't have to be so heavy. It doesn't have to be so dark. It doesn't have to be so difficult. Like, you have learned. You learn through the difficulty. You learn through the darkness. You learn why you were hiding yourself. You had to experience all that darkness to really understand the shadow. You had to come face to face with how much you were hiding yourself. So now allow yourself to receive this healing that, you know, it's there. It's just, are you open to it or not? And I'm feeling like all this energy in my chest, you know, all the grief, all the sadness, all the pain, just release it. Like, it's not going with you in this new frontier. It's just not. Dove of peace. Stay in the heart, all is well, be at peace. So it's like peace is a choice. So what I was saying about you know, darkness and light, and, you know, it's a conscious choice. So peace is also a choice. You choosing to be in peace is a choice. You choosing to maintain the vibration is a choice. So what are you choosing? Purity. Yeah, the unicorn is showing up again. You're a pure soul. You are a pure soul. Like, forget anything that makes you feel otherwise, or wants you to believe that you are not a pure soul. Like, you are a pure soul inherently. So there, you know, like, nothing can change that you are a pure soul. Key to your freedom: healed inner child, create inner safety, self kindness. Yeah. And these are both 1. And then in the middle is 10. So some of you, you know, like, you are a pure soul. Whatever you went through, it doesn't matter. Like, you deserve, you know, freedom is your birthright. So allow yourself to experience emotional freedom. Yeah, so we have healing at the top, dove of peace, key to freedom, and purity. Very interesting. Yes. This is the vibration. This is like powerful healing energy. This is what you are. This is the threshold that has been crossed. Like, this is the light that you are choosing. Pull one last card. Opening the heart. Right to love and be loved, heart healing. So, okay, yeah, there's definitely a lot of heart healing that is going on. Either that's what you've done, or that's what you are being guided to do. You'll know. But yeah, this is the new era, and, you know, you're probably going to find your soulmate. You're probably going to find your divine counterpart, and the two of you are going to be very linked through this divine consciousness. Like, you're going to have this amazing soul connect, but it's beyond a soul connection. It's like the two of you are carriers of light, and you are both connected in this divine union. And you, yeah. So, very, very interesting energy, but it feels very, very good. It's very powerful. It's actually, the light is more powerful, because darkness is simply the absence of light. The light is the power source. So that's all you need to know. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and yeah, I'm sending you all of this energy that has come up, but I'm sure you can feel it, because it feels very, very powerful, and it feels very heart opening. So yeah, thank you for watching, and we will connect in the next video.